Hi, this is Alex Berger from Lawyer at Berger Law in Marquette, Michigan. Today I'd like to talk about a hearing that I had last week where we asked the court to exclude a lot of evidence in an alcohol-impaired driving case in Marquette County. So basically what happened in the case is that my client was driving. He had looked down and he was coming up on a roundabout and he saw that it was a roundabout too late and swerved, but he hit a pole and just knocked the pole over, which is what they're supposed to do when you hit them. It damaged his car. He drove down a little bit, parked into a gas station, and then walked back to the roundabout to make sure everything was okay. When he got back to the roundabout, there were police officers there. And the police officers made contact with him and immediately put him in handcuffs, which was unusual. I'm sure all of you have heard of Miranda warnings. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. All of those sort of rights that you have that police have to tell you. Now, typically in a traffic stop, they don't have to tell you your Miranda rights. But they do have to tell you them whenever they do a custodial interrogation. That means if they detain you and they ask you incriminating questions. In this case, they put the cuffs on my client and started asking him all sorts of questions about what he'd been doing, where he'd been going, what happened, and they did not read him his Miranda warnings. So in our hearing, we were able to convince the judge to exclude all the statements that he made after he got there, which is the vast majority of all of the evidence that they have against him. This just goes to show that your constitutional rights are important. If they're violated by law enforcement, the remedy is that the prosecution can't use that unlawful evidence against you in the criminal prosecution. I anticipate we're going to win this case, or the prosecution might dismiss it at some point, but it's all because we were protecting our client's constitutional rights. But if you're ever in a situation or you know of someone who is detained and not read the Miranda warnings, that can be the critical argument in a criminal case that gets it dismissed. Thank you.